The first tool 102 that we're going to use relates here back to figure 7-18, and that's the idea of a logo. Whether or not you are looking to create an online presence in something like Twitch, in something like YouTube, in something like TikTok, whatever the case might be, you are probably going to want to be able to create logos for that. We do that here at Rock Valley College. As a matter of fact, for the Computers and Information Systems department, we just created an eagle hacker in a hoodie logo for use for our cybersecurity programs. And honestly, doing this previously would have required a background in graphic design. That's something that not all of us have a natural talent for. I personally cannot draw to save my life. My now 8-year-old is far more talented at that, I'm afraid, than I am. So here in figure 7-18, the textbook suggests that you would be able to use graphics from across the web. And that is absolutely true. And the tool that they have connected to you here doesn't technically make logos. So what I thought I would do is highlight two options that are available to you that are relatively easy to use, and will hopefully create for you a satisfactory logo. I will preface this immediately by saying that there are paid alternatives. There are paid services out there that actually use graphic designers to help you generate logos and graphics. And oftentimes those results are going to be better because you actually have a professional behind the scenes helping you with those materials. These are instantaneous and can oftentimes lead to what you like. So I think sometimes the price is right here with the free tools, and that's the ones we will highlight first. So the very first tool that I'm going to highlight here is called Canva, C-A-N-V-A. And again, the link will be below this video when we get that far. What Canva does is it is a free service. You do have to sign up with Canva here. You would see above that I am signed in, but then that would show my login credentials, and we don't necessarily want that on something that is available on the internet. What I did here, and you can see it at the very top of the page, is I asked Canva in a search box, so the text box that we are accustomed to representing all search and all activity on the web. The query, the question I asked it was create a logo with a flying eagle holding a smartphone in one talon and a pair of headphones in the other. And what this did was it provided me with a bunch of template designs that it already had that I can use and augment for free. So right here on the very top row, you can see the kind of grayish logo behind me does indeed have an eagle. I can see its talons. In the ribbon below it, there's a little space for text that I can use, and I could probably take and turn that into a logo in just a matter of minutes that is absolutely positively going to fit my needs. And if I scroll down here, you can see that there are many, many dozens of logos that I can choose from to be able to make whatever logo it is that I need. This is fantastic. Some of these, I will warn you, some of these do require a small fee to download. Not all of these are free templates. Many of them are. Not all of them are. As a matter of fact, this headphone one you see right here above us, I had paid for once upon a time for our rvccis.info podcast. It was $1. And in my estimation, $1 to get a logo created for me in a matter of seconds was well worth the investment. Now, the other tool is a free tool and probably one that's already baked into software you have on your computers right now. What you see behind me is Microsoft Edge. Now, Edge is available for Macs. It is available for Windows PCs. It is available for Chromebooks. It's actually also available on iPads, on iOS, on Android phones. Technically speaking, I think if you sideload it, you could even get it on an Amazon Fire tablet, it is available almost everywhere that you are looking to have it installed. In the upper right-hand corner, in all new versions of not Internet Explorer, this is Microsoft Edge. In all new versions of Edge is the Bing, which has now been rebranded as the Copilot button. I know you cannot see it here, but if you keep going in this direction, in the upper right-hand corner, you will see a Copilot button. It's actually the old Bing logo. Once you click that, you will see what you can see over here on the left-hand side, which is essentially a little chat box. Inside of that chat box, I put the same logo query that I put into Canva. I said, create a although this one, it took me a couple of queries to get it just right. I said, create a high quality logo of a flying eagle carrying a smartphone in one talon and headphones in the other. It generated for me in a matter of moments a couple of different selections that I might choose. And then you can see what's left over here in the box. It gave me a bunch of other alternative images that we might be able to use. Looking through those, there's a couple of really funny, like, you know, the headphones with the boom mic eagles that would be available to use for things. You can just copy them and paste them into places and use them. So logos do not have to be something that requires a background in graphic design. It really just requires a couple of minutes of patience, a couple of search queries, and potentially one of two services: Canva, C-A-N-V-A, or Edge.